Hello Cancer, nice to see you here. This is a general reading for Cancer for June 2021. Given that it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest. Hope this finds you well, Cancer. So let's get right into it. Okay, the underlying energy for your reading today is the Two of Wands. Underneath that is the High Priestess and the Four of Swords. I see that you may be faced with a decision, one that's, you know, a bigger one. You're going within, absolutely, with the High Priestess and the Four of Swords to help understand what it is that your higher self is telling you to do, advising you to do, guiding you to do, and giving yourself that time. So in your recent past, we have the Seven of Swords coming right up, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. So again, self-care through a time where agonizing over a decision in the past, I'm getting some self-doubt about how to approach it. Nine of Pentacles coming up in your present. The Ace of Swords right in the heart of your reading. Beautiful. And the Knight of Cups. This may have something to do with a love offer that is approaching you at this time. You're seeking the truth in whether or not you want to be single or whether or not you want to accept this love offer for some of you. Yeah, definitely some truth seeking here. The King of Pentacles coming up in your near future. We have a pair on the board now. Wow, the Empress. Beautiful. And the Magician. Jeez, that's a beautiful outcome to the reading. And we have the Eight of Cups as well coming through, hinting at walking away from something. Usually when you're making a choice, you're working towards something and away from something else. This last lineup here, this is all, the King of Pentacles is all about stability and self-care. You have cards here on the board about self-care, so I'm really happy to see that. You also have the Magician here, which is a card of manifesting. So let's get into it. Let's clarify that Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords clarifying for Cancer. Okay. Okay. So we have the Five of Cups, the Moon card, and the Six of Cups to clarify the Seven of Swords. Whoops. There we go. So the Seven of Swords, as I say, can be around it can be around deceit, coming externally, someone manipulating the situation, or just stealing away with something. Could be your heart, could be it could be anything. There's definitely some regret happening in your past. This may be around someone from your past who felt like a soulmate connection to you, a close friend, a family member, or a romantic interest. But there was definitely some regret, some fear, and someone has acted here unethically is what just popped up. So maybe unethically, or there was anxiety around something here, and self-doubt, self-sabotage, which is regrettable. So let's clarify the Two of Swords. Wow, that was fast. Clarifying the Two of Swords. For Cancer. One more. Okay. So we have two more. The Hierophant, the Three of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Three of Wands to clarify the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is about feeling blocked, feeling stuck, protecting your heart. I see here that there was, the Hierophant here can be high spirituality, seeking counsel there. And it can also be all about marriage and commitment. I see that you may have some aspect of your life in your past that had that component to it. You may have been feeling really blocked in being able to make a committed decision, or someone was having trouble making a commitment to you. But there was strife there, and it was really tough to do that. There's someone here representative of the King of Wands. That could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Someone who's confident, has a visionary outlook, who I feel is connected to the Three of Wands there, where they, it's like there's two situations, or one situation here with two sides, and the one side is someone who's confident, who's a visionary, who's putting that out there, or wanting to put out an offer of commitment, wanting to collaborate and work together on something. And then the other flip of the coin is that there's a resistance to it, not feeling like you can do that, or one can do that. So whoever that is for you. So far we have the fire signs are showing up here, as is Aries and Virgo, Taurus. The earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Again, card of Aquarius. Yeah, and Pisces here. And Cancer. You are here as well. Twice you're here. So let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles for you, Cancer. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles for Cancer. Oops. Okay. The Queen is very stable, all about comfort, self-care. One more, please. There we go. There's the Seven of Swords again. We have the Seven of Swords, the Temperance card, and the Justice card, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. Well, we just talked about the Seven of Swords appearing here again. And as I say, you have the Justice card here, and that can be about contractual type moments in your life. Court cases, hearings, divorce, that kind of a thing. You also have the Temperance card, which is a card of a signal that the divine is working and for the greater good of all, alchemizing all of the outcome with this potential court case, or at the very least, the Justice card is symbolic of balance. Perhaps self-care really helped you if there was lingering self-doubt to the point of self-sabotage. Perhaps that got balanced out with some self-care. Not sure that you actually, it was definitely burdensome, that window of time. Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles for Cancer. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. There we go. We have two repeats. We have the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords and the Magician card, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence. You've worked hard, long and hard, to get to the point that you are, either in a relationship, or usually it's more monetary, career-driven card. But you've gotten to a point where you just want to relax and enjoy the fruit of your labor. You've manifested the point that you're at now, which is in your present here, to have to make a decision about something. And it's kind of a big ticket item because, you know, the presence of the Two of Wands twice indicates, you know, the Two of Wands is, it's either or. It's going to take your life, whatever path you choose. It's not a, there's no gray area. It's going to take you in a very different position. I do feel like this may be a love offer, and there's the Knight of Cups, actually, as I say that. So I think you know that this is a difficult decision for you to make. In the past, I feel like you've sabotaged your own efforts to get past the blocking. You have a blockage here, probably likely about moving into a relationship at this time. Oh. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. There we go. Wow. We have the Queen of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Swords to clarify the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is all about clarity and truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. There's a lot of anxiety around this decision, around this love interest. There's unquestionably, whoever I'm talking to here, this is about a love interest, someone who may be younger than you but is offering you a token, a cup of love. The Queen of Swords she's searching high and low for the truth of the situation, analyzing it, being very discerning. That's where you are right now, Cancer, or whoever I'm speaking about in this context. Someone here is looking for the truth of what it is that they really want. There may be a feeling of not being enough, not having enough, not being ready, not being enough for this to work, and you want it to work. Whoops. Clarifying the Knight of Cups now. Clarifying the Knight of Cups for Cancer. Clarifying the Knight of Cups. Clarifying the Knight of Cups. Just going to take that one. Wow. There's the Ace of Wands underneath. That's a brand new start. Okay, Cancer, we have the Knight of Swords, the Lover's card, and the Seven of Wands to clarify the Knight. The lover. The lover person is here. They're wanting to come towards you fast and furious, or you them, and there's resistance. You know, they're kind of wondering. Someone here is wondering why or why not, kind of thing. What's the resistance about? There's a wondering there. Just seems like a sweet situation to them. So definitely a really big choice. The Lover's card is all about the choice. A choice between two lovers, a choice between two paths. But you have a passionate new start that you know this will lead to. So this is tough. I see that you are going within your inner guidance. I feel like you want to walk away from this. That's what you're considering. Clarifying the King of Pentacles, and as I say that, the Death card comes out. Okay, clarifying the, okay. So you have another Knight. Wow. This could be a choice between two people. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Death card, clarifying the King of Pentacles. So you have a graduation here of someone who's, you know, potentially a little more immature than you. I see with the Death card here, this could be an ending, absolutely. You could be choosing between two people, two loves, and you have to terminate one of them to make this choice, and that's why there's so much around it for you. This is about a union for sure, happy home. You're slowly but surely moving toward, for some of you, this could be a choice between career and love, that you know that you're not ready for a relationship because you're in the mindset of building a career and making that happen, and that's why it's so difficult, because you want both and you don't feel like that can be achieved for some of you. There's a lot of stability here, if not with one person, then with the situation once the decision is made, certainly. There's the Ace of Cups underneath there, Cancer. So there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love for someone here. There's love. Clarifying the Empress card. Need to run through after this I'll run through the players here. Once again, now we have much more. Clarifying the Empress for Cancer. Clarifying the Empress. Whoops, spread too many. Okay, there's the Four of Swords appearing once again, needing that time to recuperate. So to clarify the Empress, we have the Ten of Swords, the Judgment card, and the Six of Pentacles, clarifying the Judgment card. So there's some revisiting of betrayal and a feeling of betrayal in the past that you are moving through in the near future, if not now. And that's the hesitancy that I see here, the difficult choice. It's twisted around and wound up inside of some past betrayal or heartbreak that is still coming up again, and that's your key right there to you need to release that and let that go to be able to make a really clean decision. I think that's what you're working on right now. With the presence of the Four of Swords twice. There's recuperation that's about recuperation after a, falling out of a relationship or some kind of betrayal, but it's also just to, just sort of in meditation or that type of mindset, just being alone with yourself and giving yourself some time to work through these things. This is coming up again. This is what it tells me, is that this heartache has come up before, and you're at a crossroads now, and it's kind of like, deal with the heartache, and this will get itself answered. You have the card of Temperance here, which is inner guidance. There's Six of Pentacles. It speaks to balancing out a situation, and the Empress is all about self-care and comfort and making sure that your needs are met, and so that is definitely a key for you, as well as self-care, rest, inner guidance, going within and trying to hear what guidance is coming from your inner spirit. So let's clarify the Magician for your final outcome, Cancer. Clarifying the Magician. Okay. So you have the Ace of Swords that flipped around into the reverse position, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles once again, clarifying the Magician. So I think at the end of the day, I'm not sure that you're going to really, in the next little while, for the month of June anyway, you're not necessarily going to be able to make that decision, or you're not going to see the truth of the situation. There's something that you're just, you're resistant on. It could be just speaking your truth to the parties in question. You've manifested this result. At the end of the day, it is up to you to make that choice, and I feel like you're going to remain independent for a time. You have a lot of love. Again, you have the Ace of Cups has come up twice for you, so that's a strong indicator that that there's a lot of love around this person or these people or the connection. The players on the board we have here, let me just run through them one more time. If I haven't, I'm pretty sure I did initially. It is the Aries and Virgo, Taurus, any of the earth signs, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Virgo again, Pisces, you Cancer, it could be another Cancerian that we're dealing with here, Sagittarius and Libra as well. So I don't see a lot of cups here outside of the Ace of Cups. So as a side note, I'm going to say that self-love is really, for some of you, I feel like the journey here is about self-love. The journey is, you know, the need to make a decision about a love interest, someone who's wanting a relationship with you, begins with self-love and ensuring that you've cleared out and released the anguishes of the past for things to be able to move forward. And I think that's kind of where it's going to land and that's a beautiful thing. You know, people just want to kind of jump into relationships, and I think that you're making a point to heal yourself. You're making a point to give yourself understand what it is that you really are looking for, where you are and what you're looking for is what I'm getting very clearly. So, and there's the Hanged Man, which is also indicating a trying to get perspective, a waiting time. So to finish the reading, we're going to pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle. See what kind of advice or input Spirit has to say through this Oracle deck. Okay. Clean it up. There you go. Of course, that's pretty intuitive. Clean it up is a message of letting things go and releasing things in your life. Could also be just about decluttering as well. So this is a 21 breaking down to a 3. Okay. Clean it up. Getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, yeah. Sweeping away what is no longer needed. Ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home? Also, too much work, overwhelmed, time to clean house. Every item out of place natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others leads to a sense of lack, takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. So that's pretty clear. Just the path that you're on is the right one. You're taking the time to do that and getting the work done. So I hope that was helpful, Cancer. If you did enjoy the reading, please like, share, or subscribe. That really helps to grow the channel. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. And until then, take care. Bye.